Seahawks heading to Arizona facing the Cardinals. Cardinals 1.5 point home dogs. Over-under set at 43.5. This one, I had to use, I looked at the betting splits, and this one's really hard in my opinion. Fellas, I need y'all help. Can you help me real quick? What's up, Millie? Yes, of course we can. This is one of the subscribers we picked up from our waiver wire episode. Beautiful. Of course, Millie. Throw your question in, man. We'll be happy to help you.
Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. It's tough, and it seems almost like it feels like a trap number too, because Seattle just blew out the Saints. Arizona had just had a tough game against 49ers. Not much of a travel spot for either of these teams either. Seahawks were home. Arizona and San Fran, that's not a travel. I think I drive further to work sometimes than that trip to that stadium was. I took Arizona here, Ethan. I don't know. It's the points where it's not helping you at all. You get 1.5. Really, this is just basically a money line one. It seems like a lot of people are pouring in on Seattle, and that was my initial lean too, because I've been so down on Seattle, but they've looked a lot better than I thought they would. I'm going to say maybe I was onto something, though, and this Arizona defense can get going at home on a short week. Stupid stuff happens on short weeks. I don't know, the Dolphins keeping it close against the Bills, which we called last week. But I'm actually really interested to hear your thoughts on this game, because I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I actually have a pretty strong lean on this game, but I do think I'm going to end up passing ultimately when it comes time to play it tomorrow. But it might be the strongest lean I don't bet. I also like the Cardinals in this game. And we had the line flip. Cardinals opened 1.5 point favorite. They've now flipped to a 1.5 point dog, and I think the flip is inaccurate. I think Seattle becomes the false favorite, but I do think Arizona should be favored in this game. And yeah, coming into the season, you and I, we did a couple futures episodes. You actually brought the Seahawks to my attention as an under 8.5 win total. I started really diving into that, loved it, bet it, released it as one of my strongest futures. And yeah, so now, they go blow out the Saints. I'm sitting there thinking, man, Seattle's, maybe that wasn't such a great bet. But then I think back to the summer, I had them going 2-1 to start the season. I had them either beating the Niners or the Steelers, losing the other one, and beating the Saints. So now to say that, I'm getting worried on them, this is exactly where I had them. Also, I was high on Arizona, gave out their win total over at 2-1. That's also probably right where I had them entering this matchup here. So nothing's really changed from my preseason feelings on these. But yeah, recent memory, you have the Seahawks blowing out probably, in my opinion, probably the second worst team in the NFL. The Cardinals lose to San Fran, but that should have been a win. Yeah. They had 3 major drops that would have won them that game. They get the safety late, drop a first down pass that would have ran out the clock. Just a really fluky result there. They definitely were the right side in that game. Thankfully, they covered the 1.5. But they should have won that game outright. So now you're getting a team off a loss that should have won, a team off a blowout win against a really bad team. And yeah, they looked good, but also, they get the punt return, the blocked punt. I believe there's a huge kick return right after that that really set up, basically 21 points, and it was just over before it even started, basically, for the Saints. So yeah, I think this is just a false favorite here with Seattle. I like Arizona quite a bit. I think they win. Take the 1.5 in case it is another close NFC West battle like we saw last week with Arizona. But yeah, I strong lean to Arizona for me.
Flexing on the haters, can't touch my score. Money like Jerry Rice, touchdowns galore. Week after week, always asking for more. Bling on the wrist, got the books on the floor. Listen in, cash out, page is swelling. Plays on the field, see me winning, never dwelling. Flag on Vegas, they know what I'm selling. NFL bets keep the cheesy compelling. Flexing on the haters, can't touch my score. Money like